It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Jamar Chase. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Voyagers and the Bears, next on Madden Football.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Throwing, Young. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun, it's Stewart. And he's got some space here.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They keep it on the ground again to Stewart. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5.
Now Young. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Young on 3rd down. Under pressure, they got him again.
Chase Young.
He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
You call plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20, and he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
It's a big play there. 62 yards on the ground. On 1st down, Justin Herbert over the middle, complete. That's Gomez. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Voyagers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw, Young. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Young. And that is incomplete.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Herbert on 1st down now. As this complete to Woods.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. A quick throw, but incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd and 5.
You look at this Bears defense.
They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Bears take over. Young looks to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. They give the Stewart out of the gun. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Here is Young.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann.
And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. It's complete. He finds Falk here. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
He rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by John Johnson. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Young now. Complete. It's Johnson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Trying to punch it in, Stewart. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Young to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Play action. It's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Haskins will take it in. Touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat, make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? The 2nd down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Young to throw it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll throw again. Young. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Stewart up the middle. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Young.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Now a 1st down throw for Young.
Again, it's
and he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Play action. Young. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
He made his first, this from 47 yards out. and this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue, because after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
On first down, it's Herbert. Looking deep here for Chase.
It's caught inside the 25. And a huge play that time. 51 yards. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
They'll run here with Haskins.
Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
DK Metcalf.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Voyagers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. 1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now this organization, more than likely if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves. But with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
Here now, a 3rd down and 8.
Now Young. Forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. They'll set up the screen for Stewart. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain.
Young trying to hurry them up to the line here.
Young looking to throw on 2nd down.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Throwing. Young.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Braden Mann now,
as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw caught here by Metcalf.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure after passing.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Herbert back to the air. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
It's complete. He finds Falk here. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The kick by Ladz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throw left side complete to Chase. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He'll find Metcalf. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Now on now is the punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. They start on the ground. This is Stewart on 1st. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now here's Young. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Young now. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. He stiff arms him. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Herbert on 1st down now. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
From the 41, here's second down and 7.
Herbert. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Herbert. Check down, complete to Haskins. And they stop him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Herbert. He finds his man, complete. That's Gomez. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They'll start out here with the option left. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21.
From the 21, here's second down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Young. In trouble, and he's taken down.
Bilal Nichols in there to take him down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Young to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken at the 46. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's Herbert.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44.
Straight ahead, here's Haskins.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Young.
Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bears first down.
Now Stewart on 1st down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. This is Stewart again. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
To throw, Young. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Herbert. Got a man open, it's Chase. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 33. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now it's Herbert. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Corey Blasingame, his first touchdown on the year. And the Voyagers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Lutz good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now a 1st down throw for Young. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 22-yard line.
Black block, blue check, Smith red, check pink.
Looking to throw, Young. A dump off here to Stewart. Call it a gain of a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing, Young. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bears' 16-yard line.
A give to Haskins up the middle. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Hassan Haskins, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Voyagers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Ladz with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. Throwing on 2nd and long. Young, they'll set up the screen for Stewart. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Open man is Chase, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now a run with Haskins. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gomez. Only able to gain a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Herbert on 3rd down now. And this incomplete. Oh, my. He might have been celebrating in the end zone if he'd held on. Nearly picked, but instead it'll bring up 4th down.
A 23-yard attempt.
The kick by Ladz is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Chicago offense set to get started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And Young's throw there incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now here's Young. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Young. His throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And 7 yards to go.
To the air once more, Young. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. George Karlaftis able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Hassan Haskins set to head back out for another drive.
He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called, because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That is caught. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
That's good for a Montreal first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A handoff. Haskins trying the right side.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest. The kind of performance